Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. I'm not going to hold up much of your time, but just to talk a little bit about the Lunch Place. The Lunch Place is an entrepreneurial development organization here in Danville. It has been created 2.5 years ago, and we are one of the co-sponsors and umbrella organization for the Idea Fest. The Lunch Place really is, the mission of the Lunch Place is to retain attract and develop entrepreneurs in the Danville region. And we are trying to accomplish that by providing a comprehensive set of services and create an ecosystem inside our organization for entrepreneurs to really start their companies and not just start them, but we actually plan, fund, grow these organizations. We plan or help to plan the business plans and the ideas through our business consultancy arm. Then we have two funds, a pre-seed investment fund and a seed fund, via which platform we are investing in startup companies that are thoroughly vetted, and they go through the seed fund advisory board and the Launch Place board's approval processes. And then once the organizations are funded, or even those organizations who do not necessarily seek equity financing, but are lifestyle organizations providing technical services that are needed to create an entrepreneurial ecosystem. We also work with those kind of organizations through consultancy. But once you are a portfolio company of the Launch Place, we are providing additional accelerator space right across our offices here in the River District in Danville, provide additional market mentoring, training, and coaching. We try to align our portfolio companies with industry experts from their industry and from their business. And in addition, we also provide subsidies for residential housing and also for office space for those companies or individuals who locate to Danville from outside of the area and choose, if they decide to live in the River District, we are able to provide additional subsidies towards their housing. And once they move out from the accelerator space, and some portfolio companies don't even need to come to our accelerator space, but they want to have an office or a manufacturing unit established in the River District, we are able to provide additional assistance. We don't just fund the companies. The funds for us are only a tool in our repertoire. I don't believe in just investing and writing checks and sending the companies off and meet them at the board meeting every 3 months or so. I believe that companies need much more help. It's kind of the cliche, it takes a village, but it really does take a village to raise a company, whether it's accountants, whether it's patent lawyers, whether it's marketing people, whether it's mentors from the different industries that they represent. It's very important that we have that ecosystem here. And there is obviously a big difference between entrepreneurship development and small business development, and we need to make sure that we have the ecosystem created here for entrepreneurial activities. Just very briefly about the pre-seed and the seed. The pre-seed investment program was created in July of last year only, and the reason behind that is because we have received quite a lot of applications, over 170 applications to the seed fund from different companies from all over the country, mainly focused on the East Coast. Some of those companies were fundable, and we have invested in them, just like in Seal Innovations case last April. Some of them were not ready yet, but they had great ideas, or we believed that there is something, but we didn't have a mechanism to get them to the proving the concept. So the pre-seed fund was created last July to make this happen, to help the entrepreneurs who really don't have the concept, they don't have the prototype, they have major questions about market feasibility, business feasibility. Let them help through a very intense process, getting them to the point that they can go and actually raise the next round of financing. So through the pre-seed, we can invest up to $75,000 in a company, separated out into very specific tranches and milestones that the company has to meet. And if they go through that process and the product is proven, the market is proven, we are satisfied with all the results that they have achieved, they can turn into the seed fund. And the seed fund is investing on average $250,000 per company with a potential bridge financing of up to 100 follow-on financing. And we are also able, through the seed fund advisory board, we are able to syndicate with other investment funds from North Carolina and Virginia. So when a company is raising about $1 million, we can be the lead institutional, do the due diligence, and partner with other investors. And although we might be coming in at 250 level, because of the partnerships, we are able to help these individual companies to raise as much as $500 or $1 million through our partners. Perfect story, and there is a reason why Nathan is here, a very successful entrepreneur. I just want to put a stat up there that, for speaking on behalf of the institutional investor, these stories do happen. They are not the norm. For us to approve even one single investment, we need to look at 100 different applications. So it's very competitive, and a lot of mentoring and training goes into even negotiating the term sheets. So just the industry standard, whether it's angel or institutional investors, is for every 100 business plan, they have a tendency to invest in one.
IdeaFest is April 1st, 2016 at the Institute for Advanced Learning and Research in Danville, Virginia. Apply to pitch or reserve your seat in the audience at ideafestdanville.com.